skipping ahead a bit, but I promise you we'll get here. You clicked on this video because you want to know how the Galaxy S25 Ultra fares in a variety of life circumstances and real-life usage, and you've come to the right place. Battery life tests, a bajillion pictures and videos, and real-world usage. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and welcome to a week in the life of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Never underestimate how much I actually enjoy doing this YouTube thing for you guys. I sit up until a bit past 3:30 in the morning to get out that S25 Ultra versus 16 Pro Max video for you guys. And then just roughly 3 hours later, I got up to go do some community service work with my family and our church. And at first glance, really impressed with the log footage, looks fantastic. The zoom picture capabilities look great, and the overall detail retention you're getting out of images just looks great. But most importantly, this was a really great way to spend some time with my family now that I'm not living with them anymore. So a great way to get some fresh oxygen, some good old family time, and give back in some way. Alright, so we just finished the community service work, lots of trash. So now it is 9:54 a.m. The phone has 80% battery, and now I'm going to go back, try and upload the video that is supposed to go out today, Saturday. When I tried to export it, there were some problems, so I'm going to go do that really quickly, and then Maria and I are going to Delaware. Wedding band time. Mi amor.
Yeah.
Can you please hold these two? And tell me which one you think is more comfortable in the hand, and which one do you think is like heavier?
This is heavier.
Okay.
And yeah, I'd say this is more comfortable.
Which one, the Galaxy? And you currently use a iPhone, and yet she believes in the power and the feel in the hand of the Galaxy. All right, so first things first, I have to go get my ultra-wide lens. It was broken, had to send it in, and then get a new one. Just so that you guys get to see more than what this lens can give you. It's a 28, this one's a 16 to 35. I think it'll be a better experience for you. Maria. Hi. All right, now we're in business. Are you ready? Look how wide that is. There we go.
Nice. We're getting my love's wedding band. Well, we're choosing a wedding band.
Wedding band, yes. So when I went before, I saw the tungsten ones. They were like really inexpensive. They were like 200, which sounds great to me. Maria wants me to get like a
white gold.
A white gold that's going to
look so nice on your finger and with your skin color.
I appreciate that, but rather, and it's going to cost like 3 kidneys, and I only have 2. So, all right, let's get started. Wait, let's see yours. Not the band yet. But soon, later this year. Yeah. All right, so I need some coffee, Maria. What do you recommend so my brain cells can wake up?
Want it black or something in it?
Whatever's going to stimulate my nervous system.
Quickly?
Yes.
Then I would do like espresso.
Espresso? Okay. All right, so we stopped for some coffee, waiting for my Americano to be done. Maria's in the bathroom. It is 3:19. The phone is currently on 52% battery life. There you go, 52% battery life. So for my usage, I will say that's pretty good. This is a phone that when I first started using it, the first few days of battery life were not good at all. But over the last few days, it started to learn my patterns and, optimize the way that it's utilizing its memory and background processes. The battery life has honestly improved quite a bit, where this is normal now, where I can get to like 3 p.m. and the battery life is just about halfway through. So I can get comfortably to the end of my day. My American stuff. Now before we walk across the plaza, I actually need to sit down for a second to answer some emails, both for my work as a clinical therapist, but also emails negotiating with brands for this YouTube thing, which is legitimately a business, which is hugely thanks to all of you guys who sit down and watch these videos and hit the like button and subscribe so you can continue watching. I genuinely enjoy making all this content for you guys, and a little bit later in the video, I'm actually going to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek on how the business end of things works a little bit. And of course, using the S Pen to jot down some notes, kind of brainstorming what I'm thinking of when it comes to the rings. The coffee? Yeah. That is a good question. Do you want a different one?
No, never.
Well, I think that's the row I like. I like the famous stuff, but yeah.
Never ever. But do you prefer to have it?
I
14, 18
prefer the price on it.
But you're not paying for it.
And you said you want me to have the best, and it is the best value.
Yeah, but do you prefer platinum?
I don't know, for me it doesn't really make a difference because the platinum and the white gold kind of look the same.
Oh, okay.
Like when I got your ring in platinum, it was because it was explained to me that, kind of like what she was saying, it lasts longer. Because it gives a bit more, and also you don't have to worry about, like, with white gold that scratches, you begin to lose the color on it, and then you have to like get it recolored.
So how about you get platinum one?
Because
I can get it for you in platinum.
now it's time for the more important things. Food. Last time we were in Delaware getting Maria's wedding band, we stopped by a Jamaican place that had amazing jerk chicken, and naturally, us being in Delaware again, we were craving the same thing. We stopped by this place here that was a bit unsuspecting given the surroundings, but had a really nice vibe to it on the inside, and man was the food delicious. Here we go! Go Birds! Maria, the Super Bowl is tomorrow.
Crazy. Are the Eagles going to win the Super Bowl?
The Eagles are going to win. If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I'm proposing to you again.
Yay! With another diamond ring?
Another diamond ring. We'll have 2 weddings.
Yay!
But if they don't win, I might have to take the one I gave you back.
No.
So we were driving back home, and Maria wanted to see the green lit up Ben Franklin Bridge for the Eagles Super Bowl tomorrow. Can't argue with that. Maria!
Yes.
Who's winning the Super Bowl tomorrow?
Obviously the Eagles.
She's correct. Go Birds.
Go Birds!
Did you say go Birds?
Go Birds!
Oh my God! My wildest dreams just came true. So obviously no one would know this. Maria doesn't particularly care for football too much, but for me, she appeases my bird brain and says go Birds.
I'm excited that they're in the Super Bowl.
She's excited that the
I'm
Eagles...
actually, like, this is the most excited I've ever been over football. Except for your games.
I'm in heaven. Mwah. Love that. Yes. Soon, the Eagle seeds are being planted. Soon, she will be a full-blown Eagles fan, and that is the goal. One step at a time.
Yeah.
So Maria's taking a night photo, and can you open it? What does that bad boy look like?
Looks good.
Looks good? Can your iPhone take pictures like that?
I can compare it to the one I just took.
There's no agenda. I'm always trying to be as impartial as possible. I almost dropped this over the water. That would have been
Real bad.
debilitating. Okay, all right. And so after some sightseeing, my woman wanted some ice cream, and so what am I to do but stop for some ice cream? Stop getting stuff stuck in your shoe, Maria.
I don't even feel anything.
It's a phantom rock.
I swear that happens.
Brandon Graham. You have no idea who Brandon Graham is.
No.
He's off the injury report. He's playing in the Super Bowl tomorrow. He's like our, it's a long story, but he's like a town hero. You said you want one of the big cookies? How much are they?
I'll go find
Well, if you give me a kiss, they can be free for you. Here you go. Some Haagen-Dazs.
Anything else?
No, that'll be all. Thank you. Is it good? Yeah. It is ice cream time.
It's cold.
It's cold? Well, it's ice cream. All right, so here we are at the end of the day, and we are looking at 10:30 p.m. with 10% battery life left. That's with the full day. That's with a lot of taking pictures, taking video, and testing the phone out as a whole, entering emails, texts, and all of those things. And as a whole, I can say that for most people, getting to 10:30 p.m. at night with 10% battery is going to be more than enough. And I'll be honest with you guys, as far as the now bar goes, I can say that I'm not so sure that it's necessarily earth-shattering, but I do think it is a nice complementary piece of software for example, right, tomorrow morning I have a football game, and being able to see here that there's a winter weather advisory, and being able to see at a moment's notice that the roads are going to be icy in the morning, as well as likely that means that the turf is also going to be icy and slippery, is pretty darn cool. That's complementary to my lifestyle. Here's all the steps that we got in today, the calories burned. As a licensed therapist, of course, I am super huge on checking in on like your mood, your emotional awareness, breathing, meditation, and that's all really nice. So that's really cool. The mindfulness here, the weather. So before anything, car's on autopilot. So just so you guys know, I'm not being an animal. I don't know if I mentioned it already by this point in the video, but basically, long story short, I play every snap of offense and defense for the team I'm on in this football league that I play in. I got a partial hamstring tear. Unfortunately, that's like a 2-month injury to recover from. But nonetheless, I'm on my way right now to go and support the team. It's a team we're more than likely going to be playing in the championship game, and I won't be able to help. More than likely, which sucks, but life goes that way sometimes.
Balls out!
Here we go, Johnny. Go, Johnny! There we go, Nate! Yeah! So I wasn't recording too much during the actual Super Bowl because, you know, I wanted to be present with my family, actually enjoy the game. But suffice to say, man, the Birds freaking won. And I have been absolutely over the moon over these last couple of weeks. The coup pick six, Jalen throwing the dagger. I mean, it was just an absolute beatdown, and we were all screaming and yelling out of our minds. And we ran over to our local sporting goods store, picked up some apparel, but now there's a lot of work to be done between now and the parade. Hey Google, turn on studio. So real quick, I am trying to film for this video, but Marie just asked me, what color would you say this is? I think this is a pretty good time to see if Gemini can help me out here. What color is this sweater? Appears to be ochre or mustard yellow, possibly with a burnt orange undertone. Alrighty, so I'm going to select text, I'm going to copy, and we'll see what she says a little bit later. Let's move the monitor out of your way there. There we go. So for me here on this channel, I do not take for granted all 45,000+ of you guys watching the channel here are like actual people that take time out of their day to watch the content here. So for me, first and foremost, I always want to make sure that when you're watching these videos on my channel, that you're getting some kind of value out of the tech that I'm reviewing, right? And there are times flat out when the tech that I'm reviewing doesn't necessarily help me directly, but I know that you watching this right now live a different kind of lifestyle, and that conceivably it could be very helpful for you. For example, Samsung DeX on Galaxy devices. Samsung DeX works really well, but to be completely honest with you guys, outside of the times that I test it for you guys to make sure that it actually works and works well, I never use it. I have a MacBook Pro that does everything that I need here on the channel, Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra if I'm looking for something a bit more portable. So anyway, that core philosophy carries over absolutely to when I'm doing sponsored content here on the channel for you guys too, right? So like the Dream X50 Ultra, that's something that 100% Maria and I use all of the time for our vacuuming and mopping needs. The X40 Ultra, the Eufy S1 Pro that I've covered here on the channel before. I actually gave that to my parents. They love the heck out of that thing. And now that we have the X50 Ultra, I gave the X40 Ultra to Maria's parents, and they've been loving that thing immensely too. And so when working with these brands, I'm always transparent with them that I'm trying to give the most value to the consumer, right? And the mop pads have to be cleaned periodically inside of the actual station before it can resume cleaning to make sure the mop pads are clean, which for some might be a negative, but it also has movable arms that allow it to clean inside crevices of like your corners, walls, baseboards, things like that the Eufy S1 Pro does not have. And so always being sure to be transparent with the brand that those are things that I have to highlight as a potential negative depending on the user. But overall, as a cohesive package, what this thing offers is darn good. And those are the things that I'm weighing at all times whenever I'm doing any kind of content here on the channel for you guys. I always want to make sure that I have your best interests in mind, and that the time that you guys actually spend watching content here on the channel is time that you feel is well spent learning something, gaining insights, or just seeing cool tech that may be helpful for your lifestyle. To be 100% transparent with you guys, I am not great with the whole organization thing, and to be completely honest too, the S Pen and using it this way is not something that I do all of the time, but it's not because it doesn't work well, but more so because I'm just kind of absent-minded and my brain doesn't go straight away to organizing my thoughts in this way at the rate that it might for you watching this video. But what I can say is that having the S Pen built into the phone, having a notepad at my disposal at any given time is immensely helpful in situations like this, especially looking at the channel as a business, scaling things up, organizing and consolidating my thoughts. That way I can give the most impactful, practical, and helpful videos for you guys on a week-to-week basis. And then on the backside business end of things, in terms of communication, Gemini is amazing in terms of organizing and negotiating different rates, video details, deliverables with these brands, things that I'm standing on, right? In terms of like not lying about what a product can or can't do, not overly fluffing something up just because they want me to if I don't think that it's a feature that works all that well. Those kinds of things is an amazing hands-on assistant and is 100% complimentary on a day-to-day basis, like 95% of the time. Alright, so just got done a session with a client, and one of the things that I've absolutely loved about Galaxy I on the 24 Ultra, 23 Ultra, on my Galaxy Fold 6 is the transcribe and summarize function, which make it very easy for me to consolidate my thoughts about the session that I just had with the clients that I'm working with. And of course, no identifying information, right? I can detail the information that I need without having to list names or locations or addresses or any of those things. And what I can say that I have noticed over the last few months is that Galaxy AI no longer breaks down like the specific family information. Like if a client was having conflict between certain family members, if there are certain family diagnoses that are going on inside of their family history, all of that information will still be picked up and transcribed very well, so it makes it easier for me to like look at that and then jot down my notes or my treatment plans, those kinds of things. But the summarize feature before used to break everything down in like a really impressive, contextually intelligent way. And it doesn't do that anymore. And I do think that's more so because it recognizes that the subject matter I'm discussing can be very sensitive to protect any miscellaneous information of the clientele that I am working with. And so although it's less convenient for me as a whole, I do think that's a good thing. And honestly, the transcribe function is accurate and reliable enough for me that I can just look at it and it informs me enough for when I'm doing my notes, my treatment plans, monthly summaries, and so on. Or so just finished recording for the video, but Maria actually did text me back. And she said, that's hilarious, thank you. I'll tell everyone they think she's colorblind. I've never heard of ochre before, but it's definitely that color. So looks to me like the AI continues to do well in like normal everyday scenarios on the Galaxy S25. Definitely impressive stuff. Alright, so woke up about 5:40, made myself a protein shake, and heading over right now to my sister's house so we can drive over to the Paco station. It's gonna be a crazy day.
Abuela! Adios! It's time. Yes.
Let's go! We're gonna cook. Go birds! I know a video mode.
He got me.
Yes. All right, wherever you want. You want to sit in?
Okay, sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we get to sit.
Ready? Yeah. We got Gladiator AJ.
Everybody go different directions.
Let's go! Let's go, Nick! Let's go! Let's go! Jordan! Hey! Yes! And I actually almost dropped my S25 Ultra because Saquon Barkley just came out of left field and shook my hand before I realized it was him. I may have fangirled just a little bit. Saquon! Landon! Yeah! I'll never wash his hand again. BG, Kobe! Yeah! I wonder if I have it on video. See, he just came up so fast. I know! I didn't expect. Yes. So my birthday, Maria actually made me this box of different date ideas. And on each of these is an idea for a different day for us to do. And I opened this one, a fun and energizing date idea. And in here we have arcade and ice cream after the custard stand. This is a place that Maria has been to. She says it's amazing there. I've never been. And so we're going to do that today. And this was a really great time. Maria is actually an excellent shot in basketball, so that's pretty awesome. She beat me in that, and air hockey twice, and skee ball, and like a beanbag toss game thing. I'm usually pretty good at these things, but she held her own. She did good. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh, impressive. Hey Google, turn on studio.
5 devices turned on. 2 lights offline.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It is almost 1 a.m. here. I'm finishing up the video now, and I realized that I promised you guys I would do the question and answer thing over in the community tab, and I am nothing if not a man of my word. I try to be as much as possible. The first one by Uncle Tham or Thumb. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I probably killed it. Anyway, camera, battery performance improvement over previous iterations. Waiting anxiously for your review, posting on my S25 Ultra. Thank you so much, Uncle T. So I would say that as a whole, battery life's been a little bit up and down. When I first got the phone, it honestly wasn't great. I was getting like significantly less battery life than I was anticipating for a phone like this. Over time, it's gotten better, and there are some days when I get really strong, solid 8.5+ hours worth of screen on time days out of the 25 Ultra. And then there are some days when like 6:30 rolls around and I'm only at like 12%, 15% battery life sometimes. It's been a little dodgy if I'm being completely honest, but the days when it's really good, it's really good. The next one, good luck if possible, especially the new features like Home Up, S Pen features. I'm someone that did not use the S Pen Bluetooth stuff really at all. However, I can acknowledge that it's just like a very anti-consumer move for Samsung to take those out. For the money that you're paying for a phone like this, right, and I talk about this when I compare this to like iPhones, it should be able to do more for you in those instances when you need your phone to do more, and making it so that your phone does less at this price point, I'm not a fan of. Drestrick 3899, sorry. Good luck if possible, especially the new features. So I've used Good Luck before. Home Up is cool. I don't know if you mean what my thoughts are on it. I mean, I think it's great. It's like Samsung at its core, right? Giving you like maximum customization over your phone experience. That's something that I think not everyone's going to care about. However, again, that flexibility in making your device your own, right? And really emphasizing it being like a life companion is definitely a huge plus. The Samsung Food app, I have not tried, unfortunately. These two, Mark Rogers and Venemerson, I'm just gonna call you Venemerson, about the 23 Ultra to the 25 Ultra. If I'm being completely honest, the 23 Ultra is such a great device, and I talked about this when I reviewed the 24 Ultra and how, you know, the 23 is kind of going to be hard to beat. If you can get that refurbished with a fresh battery, I think in a lot of instances, you're like in really good hands. The cameras on there are still going to really impress you. The telephoto zoom pictures you're getting on there are still going to be really impressive. The log footage, I think on this looks great. The 8K 30 video looks excellent. And from what I remember, the S23 Ultra battery life was honestly really good as well. Of course, there are going to be improvements, especially higher end when you're playing you know, when you're gaming, like really heavy games like Genshin Impact with all the particle effects and max out the frame rates and stuff like that. This absolutely is just flat out going to perform better. But in a lot of ways, if you're looking to save a significant chunk of change, if you can get like a refurbished 23 Ultra or something like that, or one that still has near perfect battery health condition, that's a pretty sweet alternative, to be completely honest with you guys. This thing has been great in my usage, but the 23 Ultra is still a really good phone. B price, where is the different portrait video modes like glitch, color point? So I actually did look into this for you. I couldn't find anything online, couldn't find anything on the members app. And also I tried looking in Good Luck and tried utilizing the camera assistant. Because in the camera assistant, you can do things like faster shutter and activate HDR 10 plus and a couple of other things. But I wasn't able to find anything regarding the different portrait mode videos. You basically just have like color point, but like the glitch but glitch and other things I did not see. And so that's everything. I really sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have stayed around to the end, drop a peach emoji for me down in the comment section so I can know you guys stood around to the very end. I'll be sure to give you guys some extra love in the comment section, but
I'm gonna plug this in now, and I'll probably be up for another hour trying to get this out. But thank you guys so much again for stopping by and hanging out. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. But thank you so much again, and have a fantastic remainder of your day, afternoon, or night, depending on the time as you are watching this. And as always, peace, love, adios, bye guys, and have a great day.